Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show, where we go through the top trending stories that everyone across the country is talking about. Teachers rejoice. The KHDA has paused school inspections.
And Dubai named one of the world's top 10 most romantic cities in the world.
We're talking about another restaurant in Abu Dhabi that has been shut down for food safety violations.
And Sheikh Hamdan's kids get custom Dubai chocolate for their birthday.
Yum, yum. In today's rapid weather report, it's mostly sunny with temperatures ranging from 27 to 41 degrees. Before we get to all of that, this video is going viral. It's got 2.5 million views on the TikTok account that posted it. This lady, okay, so she got engaged at a friend's wedding. The question is it okay to propose at someone else's wedding?
Never okay to propose at another person's wedding. First of all, this is the bride's moment and the groom's moment, hon. The couple's
but
moment.
she just got engaged. This is another woman who's just had her moment.
No, not at someone else's wedding. Clearly, she didn't leave the party. She still wants her wedding to go on. She's still enjoying herself. It's her wedding. It's her day. People should be congratulating her and not the bride-to-be.
Do you understand this comment that the new fiancé has put on her post? My moment that felt like Hosier's Yell.
What is Hosier's Yell?
Well, Hosier is the singer. He's got an awesome albums, but I don't know that Hosier's Yell. It must be from a song or something. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Oh, you mean the Take Me to Church guy?
Yeah. He's Irish, by the way.
Okay.
So we put the question to our audience, and very quickly that went live, as you can see, at 8:29, which was
hard no.
So iconic main character energy, only if the bride signs off, and hard no, read the room. I want to say hard no. I just feel bad that
they got ruined.
That she got proposed to, so this is her moment as well, but
not like this. Come on, not like this.
Why not?
There are two reasons. First of all, it's the couple's wedding. Okay, they planned this wedding. Okay, it's been in production for I'm guessing for a whole year. From decorating, from planning, from event planners, to getting the wedding dress, to getting the suits, to getting the invitations, to get people to come, food, catering, drinks, and everything. And then this boyfriend comes in, does not put any effort in the proposal, decides to use someone else's venue.
He's already dressed up. He's
already dressed up. She's dressed up. Uses someone else's venue, someone else's decoration, someone else's efforts.
In the middle of the dance floor.
In the middle of the dance to propose to someone else.
We need to talk to this groom to understand him and to understand the context, because I totally agree with you on all of those fronts. But maybe there was a reason.
What would you say, though?
My wedding is coming up, July. I think everyone is married going to the wedding, so it's not going to happen. I wouldn't be too thrilled.
What would you do if someone proposed in the middle of your wedding?
You would do nothing. You would smile. You would do the Oscars, like.
Because you would come out as this petty bride.
You don't want to look petty and small, and you're happy for your friend in their moment. But I wouldn't like to be proposed to at someone else's wedding.
I would be so annoyed.
I would be like, oh no, like that's their day.
Yeah.
I would feel uncomfortable with that also.
Well, what would you say? Would you tell your boyfriend to get up?
Do you think? No, you would also be like.
What would you do in this situation? Like you can't blame the girl.
You smile and you say no, you can't. You'd like to understand the groom's context a bit more. Is this is like anecdotal evidence, but women tend to have more in terms of my friends and me and planning the wedding. We've had more of an input in it, right?
Yeah.
And it's like the couple's day.
Yeah.
But it's the bride's day.
We all know it's the bride's day. Come on.
It's the bride's day.
Like,
so
when the bride walks in, we all look at her dress. Do you ever look at the groom's dress?
No, it's all about. And so I put this question to men watching the show. Is this a big deal to you?
How would your husband feel
about
if someone proposes that?
He'd be so happy for the couple. He would be so happy. If someone got engaged at our wedding, he'd be like, what a great memory we have. And they did it at our wedding.
And he would be like, no.
He would love that. He'd be so happy for them. He'd be thrilled and he'd walk off smiling. That would be Dale. Yeah.
Wow.
But I'd be like, oh.
Easy creatures.
Yeah.
Easy creatures. I don't know how I'd react, but I would be very annoyed. I think I would go. I wouldn't blame the girl because it's not her doing.
No,
it's the boyfriend's doing. But I would expect the girl to tell him something. I would expect her to say something.
No, I mean, it's the beginning of their life together. So I don't think we can put expectations on her.
Like maybe, okay, she can say yes, but I would expect her to tell him later on, like, hey, this was inappropriate. It's someone else's day, someone else's wedding. You should have put a little bit more effort.
We don't know the context, so we can't put those expectations on her.
Screams lazy for me, صراحة. So. Anyway.
Congratulations to the happy couple.
Two couples, actually.
The two couples, exactly. Two happy couples starting their lives together. Also, congratulations to teachers. What amazing news. The KHDA has paused school inspections for this academic year. Dubai's KHDA say private schools will not face inspections 2025-2026 school year. This decision is part of an evolving approach to support quality education in the Emirate, and it applies to all private schools except for those in their third year of operation, which will be subject to a full inspection.
KHDA will continue to monitor school performance through targeted visits focused on specific areas related to educational quality and ongoing development. These visits will be informed by feedback from the school community and aligned with the Education 33 strategy's priorities.
All schools are expected to continue administrating external benchmark assessments to ensure students' academic progress is consistently measured and reported. Schools will be required to provide regular updates through their self-evaluation forms. So there will be targeted checks, which actually I'm thinking...
Like unannounced checks?
That's what it sounds like. We don't know for sure. If you're new to Dubai, the process of school inspections, it's very much part of the school culture. 1 week across the school academic calendar in your school, you used to have a full-on inspection by the school's governing body, which is the KHDA. They would check every inch of the school to make sure at what level it's at on, and then the level determines the fees the school can charge. So it's a really important rating. So you've got your excellence, your very goods, your goods, and each year they're putting so much into improving the schools, and this is another great initiative that they're thinking, is this the best way to get the school ratings? But it's very much part of the school culture until this weekend.
I remember when we used to have inspections in school, they would gather us in a room. Okay, they'll assemble us all together. They would give us proper guidelines on how to act, what to dress, to make sure to not wear any of those colorful pop colors, not to dye our hairs, okay, not to have nail polish on our nails, make sure to be wearing the uniform, no external outfits, no external shirts, skirts, nothing. Shoes have to be black, white, or navy blue.
Was that the case all year, but they just got stricter during this specific week?
Yeah, no. It was the case all year, but they would make sure that we were behaving very well during the inspection week. And they would start painting the walls.
Yeah.
They would start painting the floors. Why did we have this? We never had that before. What do you mean?
Well, it would be the annual glow-up would happen right before inspection time.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Because you have to look your best. As teachers, same thing.
Yeah.
That whole week, I used to teach for 4 years here, that week was... so much effort went into that week. We weren't required to do specific types of classroom preparations through the 52 weeks of the year, but in that 1 week, we had to have our set plans and folders laid out. My school wasn't as strict, but my sister-in-law worked in an excellent rated school, and she said it was phenomenal, the amount of work that went into it. And I think it's interesting because the KHDA have done an excellent job of regulating schools in the last 5-10 years. And this is another twist. And maybe they're looking at the approach of, is this work logical? Why don't we take feedback and do targeted checks when you get the feedback from the community that it might be needed? So I think well done to a school governing body for a continued evolving approach to regulation. Regulation is needed, but was that the best way? So I think it's amazing. And also teachers, yay.
Because like the school will perform its best if you know that the inspection is going to happen.
Yeah.
They'll put on this, even if the school was really good, even if the teachers were really good, but they would be extra cautious, extra aware
Because
of
you've got someone in your classroom.
You've got someone in your classroom. Okay.
Imagine if someone was watching us right now.
Oh,
I'd be sitting like this.
I used to get so scared, and I have nothing to do with it. When someone is sitting behind us and just watching us and looking at us interact, I would be so scared.
Of course. I would have moved on 5 minutes ago because I realised we're over time. But it's true, but you're putting on Vesha, but that's not necessarily...
You're putting on a front, you know.
Exactly. It's not necessarily a representation of what the classroom is really like. So I think it's really amazing. And I just know that schools would have been preparing, and it would have been
absolute turn.
A sigh of relief to the teachers who...
I feel bad for them. Like growing up now, I feel bad for teachers.
I had it. But then also, I guess there were things about it. So because we put those things into place, it's a good reminder year on year of the expectations, and then you follow it. And, yeah.
Best of luck to all teachers. And congratulations.
Congratulations to all the happy teachers.
Moving on to our next story. Another Abu Dhabi restaurant shuts down for food safety violations. So Abu Dhabi has shut down Zaiqa Grill and Restaurant in Al Dana for violating food safety regulations. This closure is part of an ongoing campaign by the Abu Dhabi Agriculture and Food Safety Authority to crack down on health violations, and it's not an isolated case.
So if you've been watching the show, just a couple of days ago, 5 other establishments were also closed, including Pak Ravi, Karak Future and Rich and Fresh Supermarket. The authority, acting under law number 2 of 2008, has the power to shut down any venue that poses a public health risk.
And the message to everyone out there, food safety is non-negotiable. So what is your biggest red flag when it comes to restaurants and eating at a restaurant?
What is my biggest red flag? So if I'm going to a restaurant, what would make me kind of turn around and leave, I guess you're asking?
Turn out and leave, or never come back again, or just be put off the food?
Okay. Once I went into a restaurant recently and it was absolutely empty at peak times. And I just thought...
That's a good point.
I just thought, no. And I left. I walked right through, and we were planning to go there. We were a group, and it was like a busy Friday, Saturday night. Everywhere around was busy, and I'd heard this place was good, but I arrived. Oh, yeah, that's one of mine.
That's a good point, by the way, because I do that, but unintentionally. I'm like, why is this restaurant empty?
So we just left
on a Friday night
on a busy peak time. So it's not a great, sorry to the restaurant owner, it's probably not ideal, but yeah, we left.
Oh, maybe because the restaurant is new, we never know. I would say the smell of the glasses put me off.
Yeah, glasses is such a funny one. Oh. And if there's like a film, if there's a coat of...
Oh, my God. So bad.
Yeah, I get it.
Like when you drinking water and you get a whiff of that smell.
Oh.
God.
You know what's a big one for me, which would make me not go back? Lighting.
Really? Why?
And this is my call out to restaurant owners in the UAE. They're always too bright. You're in like a sports bar, like a golf club bar.
Yeah.
And it's 7 o'clock at night and they've got these level lights on. And I'm like, no one needs to see this at this hour.
It's too strong.
Yeah, and I was in a lovely hotel last weekend, and it was like a jazz situation, but they had bright lights. And it was like French classical music, it was cool vibes, but they had bright lights. And I'm thinking, you just need to dim the lights by like this much. Bugs me.
It's supposed to be ambient, like warm tones, warm lights, not white. I hate restaurants that have white lighting. Like you have to have warm. What is this? You have to.
I don't know.
My face has to be orange.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this lighting thing. If someone could talk to someone and control that. And
I think the smell in general is a big issue for me. If I enter a restaurant and it smells bad, I'm walking out. I can't because I have like a really strong. What do they call it? Like
sense of smell.
Sense of smell. Sorry, my train of thoughts. So when I enter a restaurant and it has like a really bad smell, I cannot eat the food whatsoever. Even if the food in front of me is really great, it's clean and everything, I cannot eat.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever. I've got one, but I think it only happens like if you're waiting for a long time at a restaurant. It happens once, it's fine. If it happens twice, it's okay. But if you go 3 times and the service is really slow, that would just bug me.
Oh, slow service.
If it's a constant, like if it happens once, it's okay. If it happens twice, it's okay. But if it's a restaurant near me and if it's consistently really slow, that would make me just not go back.
We're so spoiled. Like, we love top-notch service.
Yeah.
I'll say it, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm so spoiled.
Someone Canna 35454. It's true. I always avoid to drink water outside in glass.
Oh, yeah, by the way, I always ask for plastic cups or those carton boxes.
Ah,
Yeah,
just
because I can't.
for
Because of the smell, I can't handle it. The first thing I do is I pick up the
Paper
glass
cups.
and I smell it. That's the first thing I do. Yes.
Kirby, you're also only using paper cups. Why?
Because of the smell.
You don't like the glass that they're using? You don't know how they wash it? Guys, now I feel like an absolute creep. I've been chugging from glasses my whole life and I've
I'm
never...
so glad you never had that really bad
Now
egg
all
smell.
I'm going to think about is the smell of glasses.
It smells like an egg.
No, we've just talked about a food restaurant being shut down, but we know that regulation is high. I know that those glasses... I'm not going to try and smell the glasses. My mum worked in restaurants. She had restaurants, and they're really, they use hot dishwashers. Those glasses are clean. And I'm going to turn a blind eye because I don't want this ick in my life. I don't want this ick in my life.
Next time you go to a restaurant, please pick up a glass and smell it and tell me how
I shall
it
not.
smells.
Let's lead on to something that can put a bit of joy into your lives, this amazing accolade for Dubai.
So Dubai named one of the world's top 10 most romantic cities in the world. So Dubai has officially been ranked among the top 10 most romantic cities in the world, according to the UK-based brand Pour Moi. The ranking based on reviews using the word romantic, the number of couple-friendly activities, and hashtag date night posts across 550 cities. It puts Dubai in elite company alongside cities like London, New York, and Miami.
Wow, this is amazing. Dubai stands out with 727 couple-focused experiences and nearly 1,100 date night posts celebrating everything from desert sunsets and dinners in the sky to strolls in marina. According to the data, London tops the chart with 79% of romantic mentions. New York follows at 66%, Miami at 54%. Dubai comes in strong at 40%. We're in the top 10 in the world for cute date night moments. I know I'm biased, Lovin Dubai. I think where's Paris on that list?
Yeah, by the way, let me check.
I think I'd put somewhere like Italy up there, and then...
Thank you. I was just about to say that. Italy.
Where's Italy on that list?
God.
There's something about the language, and Paris and Italy, I'd probably remove London, no offence. It's only because it's beside... Yeah, I don't know.
You read my thoughts, because when I first read London, I'm like, what do you mean London is at the top 1%?
It's just the language of the French. I could just... And it's the...
And I don't
the
see
food.
London as romantic. I see it like it's like...
What about New York? No, New York?
What would I go do in New York?
Well, New York, I actually also maybe London, I connect with some romantic movies.
Oh, okay, makes sense. Maybe the
Top of the Empire State Building, they had like a meet cute, and there's like meet cutes on the Brooklyn Bridge.
True.
And like walks in
Right.
Central Park. I guess walks in Hyde Park in London too.
The rom-com movies are all based on New York, right?
They're mostly American, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, Paris is at 9th, 33% out of 10.
Dubai wins.
Dubai wins.
Well, become
Dubai
7th.
wins.
Became 7th?
But we became 8th. But I would put Italy 100%. Oh, Italy is 5th.
Italy is 5th. Oh, okay. Which city?
Italy, Rome.
Rome.
Oh my God, I would love to have my honeymoon at Italy. That's my plan.
Italy is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Sandra created the post. I loved her comments for like cries and single, because this is just not what people want to be hearing. But Massa, for someone watching, if they don't live in Dubai and they said they were coming to propose in Dubai, because speaking of proposals, and they weren't going to do it at their friend's wedding, where do you think they should do the proposing?
You mean at a restaurant or maybe get an event planner?
I mean, someone's just commented, "Hey Massa, I'm coming to Dubai. I want to propose. Where is the most beautiful place? Like, where would you like to get proposed to in Dubai?"
You're putting me on the spot.
She knows. She knows. I'm putting her on the spot. She's going to take like 20 seconds and then she's going to tell us the exact proposal that's been planned.
Oh my God. Okay.
Because we know.
We know where we want to be proposed at.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Okay.
I would say something easy, okay? It doesn't have to be so grand. Something romantic for both of you, okay? Maybe you can talk to those event organizers. It doesn't have to be something so big. Doesn't have to be something so big. Like a mini table with 2 chairs, roses around you.
Fabulous.
A setup at Nikki Beach.
Ah, okay. So just a simple, proposal at Nikki Beach.
Yeah.
Nice.
With lots of flowers.
Beautiful. Okay, so flowers everywhere.
Flowers everywhere and just you both, no one else.
Would there be a photographer?
Photographer, yes, because you have to take pictures of this moment. What do you mean? Or you can just put a tripod up next year or something. I don't know. But like maybe a photographer, no one else.
Right.
Yeah, like maybe a proposal by the beach is nice because you can walk down the beach. I don't know, take some pictures, watch the sunset after.
Really nice.
What's yours?
Pre-proposal, I always would have said something simple, something quiet, something romantic. But I'm trying to think in terms of Dubai location. I do love all the public beaches, Kite Beach. Like something so simple, like maybe you're just having a picnic at the beach and then it just happens, you know?
Yeah.
And like no need for the flowers, but like the sun is setting, or you wake up for like a sunrise hike. You go for a hike and the sun is rising. I love those 2 times of day, sunrise and sunset. So if you can include nature and that and a beautiful ring.
You're right, by the way. I think sunset is nice. You had a really nice proposal.
I did.
You had a really nice proposal.
Thank you.
You had one of your favorite destinations, France.
We were on a hike. It was in Cassis, which is the south of France, and we were on a little hike, and we had had a picnic. Oh, we'd had a picnic.
See?
I'm just speaking.
You manifested your dream proposal.
I manifested it. Or I wrote it in quite a detailed description. I was like, this will do.
I put candles around them.
Okay, jumping into our final story of the day. His Highness Sheikh Hamdan's kids get custom Dubai chocolate for their birthday. This is one for all chocoholics and royal fans. Our favourite royal twins, Sheikha and Rashid, the adorable children of His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Crown Prince of Dubai, just got the sweetest birthday gift, and literally the sweetest.
And we know Sheikh Hamdan is a big fan of Fix chocolate. You've definitely seen the brand go viral on Dubai, TikTok and Insta, but it looks like the love goes both ways. On the occasion of the twins' birthdays, Fix sent out custom chocolate bars made just for Sheikha and Rashid. How cute is that?
So cute. You can see the short video here. And it's more than just sweet treats. You can actually see on the packaging, they featured like beautiful cultural like representation, including Dubai desert staples like a 4x4 car, and also majestic falcons, which are a symbol here in the UAE. Fix, if you're listening, my birthday is in August, and I don't need the Fix on the packet. I'll just take Fix because it's fabulous.
Wrapping paper is fine.
Just any is fine. I love it so much. Even I'm looking at this picture, I'm thinking,
it's so good.
It's so good.
Can I say something mean though?
I don't know.
Am I allowed to say something mean?
We're on live, so you can sense check yourself before you say it.
I don't know, but okay. You know, I like the rip-offs versions more than the actual one.
I totally disagree with you. I haven't had all of them, but there's so many. I had an awful rip-off, and I was thinking it's such a shame to the name of Fix that these are existing in this world, is my opinion.
It's just the one I tried that is a rip-off, it wasn't as sweet as the Fix one. It was less sweet. That's why I enjoyed it more.
But have you had the dark chocolate kanafa? That's less sweet, and that's my favorite one, the dark chocolate kanafa.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
Is there a white chocolate kanafa?
I love white chocolate.
Yeah. But it's what's sweeter? There's a dark chocolate kanafa.
It's just, I feel like it's so sweet, it gets stuck in my throat sometimes.
Oh, I've never had that.
And I have to drink so much water to
I just think it's absolutely phenomenal. You know, I went to Ireland and I had a horrific dupe, and I feel like they should not be allowed to produce them. And no one knows they didn't know that Fix, they just thought Dubai chocolate is a kanafa chocolate.
Haram.
Yeah.
They're missing out on the actual experience.
And then everyone's talking about, oh, have you tried Dubai chocolate? Yes, I've tried it. I didn't like it. I was like, you haven't had it. You haven't had it. This is the real Dubai chocolate.
Oh, that's so true.
You know? Anyway.
I feel like tourists here, the first thing they want to do is try out the chocolate.
Ordered on Deliveroo only. You know, I went on to get these photos from Fix Chocolate on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I saw Fix Chocolate with a tick. So I go into that account.
Yeah.
And it's a fake. There's obviously the real Fix Chocolate. Let me shout out the real account for anyone. There's the real one, but then other Fix Choco ones have managed to get... So the real account is Fix Dessert Chocolatier.
Yeah, and the other one is Fix.
The other one was like Fix Choco or something, but it just... it had a tick. And I was like, you
can buy, I think, the verification, right?
Fix Choco has a tick. Fix Chocolate _ Yerevan has a tick. They all have ticks.
Oh my God. First of all, you copy the brand's name and you verify it. Tacky.
Catch me if you can.
#1 loyal customer. I was offended.
I'm off chocolate at the moment, so this is.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm off it until July.
Oh no.
Oh my God, is that a new flavor? I want to look, if I want to feel my best for the wedding, pick up a pretzel midnight edition.
Whoa. Whoever takes those pictures, by the way, they're so good.
Oh. Okay.
Whoever takes those pictures, like, well done.
Yeah.
You're making me want.
You don't, but they are that thick. They are that.
Yeah, they are that thick, honestly. Like, the chocolate is so thick, it's like this big. The thickness is like this. It's not like this, it's like this.
That's the
I don't know if
thing.
you can see it.
It's a dessert treat. Okay, it's 9 o'clock on Wednesday morning. We hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Massa.
Thank you, Casey.
And that brings us to the end of the show. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Bye-bye.